This is the afternoon weather briefing. This is for Friday, the 1st of March. Meteorological spring is here, but it has been a very cold and a very wet day across Alabama today. Some really big rain amounts and some isolated flooding issues, but the weather tomorrow should be much drier and much warmer. Let's go. We'll talk about the weekend and much more. This is the upper air look and a well-defined shortwave coming through, producing all of the rain across the deep south today. There's the visible satellite view. And just about every square inch of the state is covered in clouds this afternoon. Underneath those clouds, that's the radar, and the most widespread rain is now south of Interstate 59, south of a line from Tuscaloosa to Birmingham to Gadsden. We've still got some light rain to the north, but not much. And the rain gradually diminishes this evening. And again, tomorrow looks relatively dry. I think most locations will be rain-free tomorrow. And wow, temperatures have gone absolutely nowhere today. We've got 40s on the board. That's about 20 degrees below average for the 1st of March. We should be in the middle 60s, most locations in the mid-40s over the northern half of the state. Now, in South Alabama, you're faring a little better. Dothan 57, Mobile at 65. But by Sunday, everybody goes back in the 70s. These cold snaps late in the season don't last especially long. There's the watch warning map. Blizzard warnings for parts of the Sierra Nevada mountains of California, parts of Nevada, the mountains there. Winter storm warnings for parts of Utah, Wyoming, Idaho, Montana. Kind of a messy situation out west, but the east is quiet. And we've had some thunder today, but obviously with temperatures in the 40s, there's no chance of any severe storms. Also, maybe some thunder tonight out in the western states. Tomorrow, maybe some thunder for Florida, South Georgia, coast of the Carolinas, and a few pockets out west. And day 3, which is Sunday, pretty much the same situation. We'll check rain for the next 7 days, and of course a lot of this came down today. This counts the rain we had today, and some spots have seen over 4 inches of rain today. Had a narrow band of really heavy rain that set up this morning, including North Jefferson County, back over through parts of Walker, Fayette, Lamar counties. But rain amounts for the next 7 days, 2 to 4 inches, maybe 4 to 5 inches for Mobile and Baldwin counties. Next week does look unsettled, and the new model data is in the house. So let's roll. This is the GFS model fans, the 12Z run, valid tomorrow at 4. And again, it got a big trough back in the northwestern states. That's producing all the rain and snow there. But for us, the wave that brought the rain today, it's on by. And it sure looks like the bulk of the day will be rain-free. We'll say a mixture of clouds and sunshine. There could be a few isolated showers near the Gulf Coast, maybe extreme South Alabama, but even there, probably not much rain. And we're expecting upper 60s and low 70s, noticeably warmer tomorrow. So Sunday, moisture increases, and there could be a few scattered showers. I'd say the chance of any one spot getting a shower in the 25% bracket on Sunday. Occasionally cloudy, highs in the 70s, very mild. So a different kind of day. Same thing on Monday. A lot of clouds around, the chance of a few showers, but certainly not raining all day. And again, very mild. High should be in the 70s. And then a more organized rain event on Tuesday. Rain and thunderstorms are likely. Not a severe weather look. And the surface front just kind of stalls out. There's nothing to sweep out the moisture. This is Wednesday. And obviously the rain coverage will decrease Wednesday, but there still could be a few showers around. And very mild, no cold air involved here. We might be in the upper 60s on Tuesday with a big rain mass. Wednesday, we're back in the 70s. And then Thursday, rain coverage will likely increase again with a surface low forming west of the state. So showers likely, maybe some thunder. And this is a week from today, Friday, March the 8th, troughing to the west, and that looks pretty wet. And maybe stormy. We got a surface low that is located west of Chicago, 996 millibars. We'll check the instability, and all of a sudden, there's just not much there. You know, it's funny, this morning on the run we showed you earlier today, the air was very unstable. Well, now it shows hardly any surface-based instability, and that's the way it goes 7 days in advance. We just don't know if we'll have any big problems with strong storms or severe storms late next week. Just something to watch. But obviously, the week looks pretty unsettled. And the high Friday of next week should be around 70. Let's go out 10 days. This is Monday, March 11th, the zonal flow, and we are back in dry air. So this is the rain for Birmingham coming off the European ensemble. That's a lot of rain for the next 15 days. This is valid between now and the 16th of March. The green line is the mean, and it's just under 6 inches. And this is March. This is pretty much the wettest month of the year in a typical year here, so that's not that unusual, but certainly looks wet. And we see no evidence of a late season freeze for the next 15 days, 10 to 15 days. Again, you can see highs mostly in the 60s and 70s, lows 40s and 50s all the way through March 12th. But again, we typically will get punched with a pretty good cold snap with the late season freeze typically in March and many times in early April. And same advice every year, wait until April 15th if you got to plant something that might be harmed by a freeze. And hot off the presses, got the brand new 8 to 14 day guidance in the house. This is for March 9th through March 15th. And if this works out, temperatures very close to average for Alabama in the Deep South. Let's roll it. Children's of Alabama Kid Cam. Kindergarten students today at Coldwater Elementary School. Part of the Oxford school system and had a great time today. That's a good-looking sweatshirt right there. Love the big O Oxford Yellow Jackets. And, this is the time of the year where the kindergarten students look a little more like first graders to me. But we had a great time talking about different types of weather and how they're forecasting the weather and satellites and radar and hurricanes and tornadoes. But again, to all of those amazing teachers and students at Coldwater Elementary School, thanks a lot for a great visit earlier today. Hey, tomorrow we're in Homewood, a joint weather radio programming session and a book signing all in one at Homewood Ace Hardware. We're going to be there from 10 until 1. Got a group coming in from the National Weather Service in Birmingham to help us program the weather radios. We'll be there with Crest Publishers. We'll have all the books and the shirts and the hats and the cool stuff. So, and listen, you've heard me talk about this on here all week, but March and April tend to be very stormy here. And the baseline for getting a tornado warning in your home or your business, it's not your phone. Phones are important, but it's a weather radio. They do not work on the cell network. And if you don't have one, you can get one. You can buy one there. We'll program it on the spot. And if you have one, bring it by. We'll check it to be sure it's programmed properly. So again, that's 10 to 1 tomorrow in Homewood. Of course, Homewood is coming off that bad tornado in early December on that Saturday night. So again, that's Homewood Ace Hardware, 10 until 1 tomorrow. Hope to see many of you there. And don't forget to watch us on the TV side this evening. ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock right across the hall in Studio A. Thanks for watching. Have a marvelous weekend, and God bless.